Well, good day. Happy New Year's. It's 2025, kicking off with a bang, and a couple of other events that's been going on. A bunch of psyops. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Here to talk about Mailday. Cheers. Didn't order much over the Christmas holidays. Just spent a lot of time relaxing, watching some of the movies I bought over the year, and just replaying Zombie Army 4 on Nightmare mode. Fucking horrific. And recording a bunch of music. I didn't do a lot of the session work, which I'll get into that after I open these. I did a lot of just like, let me wrap up a ton of this material because it's been sitting here, had either final things or let me finishing out the tracks and get it out, and then I can focus on doing all the physicals and move on from there. So first off, this comes from Chris and Fever. It's his brand new release. This is Fever. Only the dead have seen the end of war. You're not familiar with Fever. They are a war metal band. Love the fucking artwork. Comes with a Fever patch. Awesome. I'll see about getting that on my jacket. Very much like Revenge. This one is a little bit more raw than their previous releases. But like raw, like it sounds more like a single guitar instead of pan guitar. It might be two guitars and they're just monoed on there. And it's they've always had programmed drumming, but really fucking fantastic. Did not mean to somehow I managed to get Coke on there, but this was excellent. Came out on, I think this is his own record label, the Shitagog Records. But got it directly from him. Fantastic material. I was happy to purchase it. And I can't wait to really like dig in and listen to the whole thing fully. So, excellent. Thank you, Chris. I'm going to send you a message saying that I got it in. Since there was a little issue with my payment processing. But glad everything worked out. Next up, this came all the way from France. So I'm pretty certain I know which band this is. Now, me pronouncing the name of the band, that's going to be a different aspect fully. And we shall see. Oh, good Lord. Put that whole thing in the recycling. Lacerations Ablaze. Productions, label, and distribution. Cool. Some of the other CDs. So, okay. Yes, this is Monte Penumbra. Excellent black and death metal band. I might have mispronounced it. I'm sorry about that. I'm terrible with pronunciations of anything, period. Doesn't have to be foreign. But the first one up here is, oh my god, it's just Ostia Dawning, or Hustia. Not quite sure. I know this is the earlier album. And then this is the later one that had my attention brought to as fucking throw up as Blades in the Firmament. But really kind of reminded me of a soft, they had that French Black Death sound that I love so much, where it's like this really dark, really yeah, it's borderline fucking death metal, but it's definitely blackened at its core. The riffing style is blackened. It's just a lot darker. They use more of the lower strings, I guess you can say. Kind of Miramac is another one. I think they're French. Pretty certain they're French. But excellent, excellent fucking band. I had to buy both of them immediately whenever I heard it, and I was like thrilled I was able to get the earlier one as well. I think I got this directly from the band, but also I think this is the label that put out one of Ostia Dawning. So they put out this one because the other one came from Orientation Records. So very excellent band. Can't wait to be listening to that this weekend too. And as far as this month, I mean, didn't have off as much as I wanted to. I still worked basically 2 weeks of the month, and then the rest of it I took off, and I just relaxed. I did things like I finished up my Great Depression album, got that out. I did a Night Call EP because I wanted to have one for 2024. I didn't finish Wise Order X. That will be this year for a full length, getting that out because I want to get back on track with. I mean, I liked, used to be my most prolific band, but then I got really involved with doing multiple other bands, doing a lot more faster material, and this is, I need to get back into doing some of that torturous doom because it was very cathartic, and I think that's going to help a lot with things overall, some other different ideas. So Great Depression, Night Call, created a new project on New Year's Eve when I was at the gym. I was like, yeah, you know what, fuck, I'll go ahead and do another fucking power violence band. Just like I thought the name worked. It's like I want to do something else. I want to do something not quite like the other ones. And I have fucking other releases that I still haven't completed fully, or I haven't done the artwork for, like Desecration Crown that I've talked about for 2 years now, and I haven't put out the first fucking release. I mean, the music's done. I already started on the next one. I think I'm going to cut that off too. It's Secrets Kept. I have the first one done. It's ready. I just haven't put the art and bullshit together. I'm going to go ahead and get both of them out this month. Guarantee that. And then get the second releases of both out. Got this new Death Doom project where I'm working with a guy up in Canada. So I'm going to start recording that this weekend. What else? The band that I was talking about that I started on New Year's Eve. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm going to do an entire EP, mix and master, get it all out New Year's Eve. And that was Cough Syrup. Just added extra U to both words. Thought it was cool, fun, whatever. I was going for like Cave State, Nordic Walking, sort of power violence. One of my friends said it kind of sounded like more the early 2000s chaotic core type stuff, like Gaza, and I could hear that a bit. So I think it influenced me because New Year's Day I did the same thing. Another 5-song album, a little bit longer, a little bit more refined. I know it kicks the first one's ass right at the park. I was also going for a little bit of a Cavity with the first one, kind of a sludgy metalcore type stuff, like when you got with fucking Cavity and Breach and what's the other C one that I keep on wanting to say Collapse, but it's not that. But it was along the lines of like Cavity and Collapse, Cable. A little bit like those with the first one, and then when he said that, so kind of redefined. I'm going to do that as a side whenever I feel like. I'm just happy with it. came out looking good. I mean, shit worked. Trying to remember what else I released. I mean, I did some all equip. Of course, I have my boiled tongue that I finished up. 1,000 cuts that came out. Hans Osman. I did my EP in a day type thing. That one came out a lot muddier than I expected. I had used a different head for that because that's where I'm experimenting with it, using different heads and guitars, just playing kind of chaotic core type shit. Like if it hits me right when I'm recording, like okay, let me go ahead and use this. I'm gonna use it all the way through. That one got cut short though because it only did 3 songs or maybe 4 songs because something happened to it was a combo amp. I used my KMD G130, something like that. 100 watt fucking combo amp. And something happened in between recording where it, like, the volume cut. I don't know what the fuck happened. I know it wasn't the anything with my recording equipment. It definitely happened with the amplifier. So something popped, a capacitor spilt out. Not quite sure. Have to go through that and maybe find out what the fuck it is. That'll be for the future and whatnot. Still have a bunch of stuff to be done. I gotta review the next vertebrae fetish totem, which I'll probably do that while I'm waiting for my wife to get off work so we can go have dinner. Make sure I'm 100% on how it sounds because that'll be coming out on Centipede Abyss. I still only have 3 of the songs done for the next Cave album. I'll probably do the next couple of weeks, finish that out, and move on from there. I have some other stuff I need to do for Pan. Asmodeus. I can't pronounce it exactly. I'm trying to remember, but it's a chaotic band that I do with Mike Stitches and his friend Mark on noise. He plays bass, I play drums, I do vocals, and we released our demo just it was either New Year's Eve or New Year's Eve. I want to say it's only been out for about a week, and already we have it lined up 5 different fucking splits. Got some interest going out. I'm releasing the first demo with a couple of extra bonus tracks on Speed Ritual Records. I'm going to be uploading that this weekend, ordering the CDs and getting all that worked out. Trying to work out maybe doing short run stuff because I would like to be able to sit around and dub tapes. It's not my thing. I'd rather sit there and do CDs for that small because I know people don't have a problem when someone dubs first run 10 fucking tapes, be done with it. That's fine. Not really my thing. I mean, I tried it before. I did it with Kamikaze Pilots. No, not Kamikaze Pilot. I did it for Cave. I did it for Boiled Tongue. And that was it. I still have a bunch of tapes I need to dub some stuff on. I might use it for my noise project that I've put on the back burner for that. So it's been 2 years for that. Bishop Asmodeus. Whatever the fucking Suicide Forest is. I got it all fucking damn figured out. Got the logo. Gotta fucking dig it out. Fucking one of these stupid notebooks I have. I have fucking 15 fucking drawing pads that I bought when I would go down to Florida. I fill up about halfway or a third of the way, and then as I go, I use it. I try to use them all the way up, but if I'm somewhere out of town, I will buy another one and immediately start on something else because if I have an idea, I want to use it right then and there and want to get it done. So I have all these notebooks filled with drawings that I use for different releases and whatnot, and I have no system to where or why or how I use stuff. I'm just if I remember about taking one, I'm like, okay, this one doesn't. This one has like 40 pages left. Let me use that. All right, but I'm rambling on about fucking stupid shit that really doesn't matter. Let me go ahead and get back on reviewing some material, and hope you all have a happy 2025. I think this year is going to be pretty awesome. I know a lot of people have been bitching ever since 2020 that every year sucks. It is what you make it. Even for last year, might have been, as I felt, was least productive. Was actually, as I go back and review how many releases I personally put out, how many new bands and stuff that I created on my own. No, it's been as prolific, if not a little bit more so. And it was a lot more of self-expression besides just session work for this or that, or, okay, you know, can you drum for this? Yeah, down, happy to do so, always thrilled to do so. And I got a lot of fucking other great work that I put out. I think Hanged Angel used the one single drum track they sent for me, and they made a EP out of that with 3 other songs that he drummed on. Like the guy who formed the band drummed on, and I drummed on that one particular track. That was cool. I know Hapless Wretch put out, or did I think it was a digital split. I mean, I have my feelings about that because I like to have my physical version of something I do, but I have so much digital shit out now that it makes me sad, but I'm playing catch up to get it all out. But that's my goals for 2025. Let me play catch up and get all this fucking digital shit on fucking some physical CDs, at least for my own personal collection. And if any of y'all want some, I'm thrilled about that, and we can go from there. So, happy 2025. Cheers, and have a good year.